Hello friends, welcome to the Pro Trading Zone. Today was a really good day. You can see there was a huge movement in the market, and even though we took a sideways trade, that is a non-directional trade, we made a good amount of money today. And the thing was that even though there was such a big move, our sideways trade gave us a damn good return. And the test of a good strategy and test of a good trader is when the market is not exactly how you took a trade on and how you behave in that way of market, or how do you behave when the pattern of the market is not idealistic as you wanted. So today was the exactly the day where a true trader is tested, when his setup is for something else and the market is doing something else. So our setup was for sideways and the market was going crazily either on downside, waited for on the sideways for a little while and just busted like a rocket on the upper side. So we will see what exactly happened today. We will do some chart analysis first, then we will move along to the details. So you can see here, this is the 16th March chart, and that day it made a pole and then a flag over here. So I considered this pivot points has to be very important for today as well, and it behaved exactly the same way. So this is the power of price action. Price action is one of the best way you can have an understanding why market is behaving the way it is behaving, because it encompasses the fear, the greed, the emotions, the psychology, everything in the terms of price and how it moves. So as soon as I saw that market started going down over here, I considered this to be a good parameter for the day to take a non-directional trade. Even though through the day I was thinking that market could be in the way of either up or down, or it could be a trending day, but I considered to take a non-directional trade and it worked out well for us. So right now I will be showing you exactly what was my thought process for the day and how exactly I did it. So I will take this to a little bit of smaller time frame. So right now it is in 3 minutes time frame. It is good that you could take a 5-minute time frame for your trading, but I'm just taking 3 minutes so that the patterns are more enhanced and it tells you exactly the story the way I saw it. So today the morning market just opened little bit along the side of the yesterday's closing and it started coming down. So it was very exciting to see the market to coming directly into our zone, as this zone noted that we could take a trade. Even though I thought to take a trade over here, but I was reluctant to do it because even though it was coming in the zone, you can still see there could be a big rally over here because it was a very important pivot point and some price action was made over here. So as soon as this bigger candle happened, I waited that it will come down and will come near my zone. So we trade in channels. So I do not take directly trade based upon diagonal trade lines or any other types of trade lines. I keep an eye on these horizontal lines. These horizontal lines serves you best to take a decision when to buy and when to sell. In other chart patterns, you are confused either to buy or to sell or to hold. But this will give you a very good confirmation what to do and what strategy you should use. So for me, when it came inside here and took a support on the bottom side, the pivot point was 35,411, 35,639, and 35,807. So this gave me a confirmation that okay, the market is in the direction or in the zone that I wanted. So the channel name is Pro Trading Zone, and the one of the reason I kept it zone was I was looking for this kind of zones where I could take a trade, or zone that give me a setup to take a good trade. So approximately when market was going around here at around 10:30, I took a. We are putting two strategies, one of which is short strangle with a strike price of 35,000 put at 209.9 as a premium,
and 36,200 call short with a premium of 220. And the second strategy we are putting is short straddle at 35,600. So we expect market to be little bit of sideways. So the strike price is 35,600 call at 470, that is in short, and 35,600 put short, that is with the premium of 427. I will give adjustments or what needs to be done with this trade on next shorts whenever it is required.
So I was in the two set of mind that it was giving me two chart patterns. One was reverse head and shoulder, even though there was some crooked phase over here. So reverse head and shoulder, it comes down over here, it again comes down, goes up, and again goes up. So this was a reverse head and shoulder, or I could have considered this as crooked W and could have been a good trade over here. So I was little bit dicey over here, but hold on and I saw the market was totally respecting. Market is supreme. Market does what it does by itself. You do not expect from market. You take what market gives you and work on it. So when market went sideways, I hold on to my short strangle and straddle position, even though there was not much of a theta decay over here, but I held on to it. I held on 35,600 straddle and I held on to the other strangle also in the same pattern. I took a trade in strangle of 200 on put and 200 on call side in short side. And both the trade were short. We were trading in short straddle and short strangle only. We were doing selling of option. So market came down over here. So I expected it to take some support and to go up. So I put in a short again. I will be putting it right now. It took a trend over here upside and then again came down. So this is the short.
So we believe that market would have been on sideways today. Even though it is running between 200 points, it is okay with us. Here you can see market came from top, created a bottom over here, then it created a kind of a crooked W. Now it is at least half the pattern of a W. Here it could be a large upside from here up to the day's high, or you can just wait for price action because there are strong pivot points over here at 35,639 and 35,807. Still you can take a long trade, but it's a risky trade.
So this was something that happened over here. I told ki you should cut off your short of call short as it could be.
In part 4 we saw that there was a W pattern forming here, that is the uh, bottoms forming here, double bottom over here, and as soon as it formed a bottom over here, it went little bit below our pivot point, it came up and just shot straight 400 points above. Now what you need to do is, if there is one more candle that happens a green over here, you have to exit your call position. That is, you have to exit your short calls out of your short strangle and short straddle.
So we exited our position over here. As soon as we saw some red, we waited, and just as soon as it took a green note, it just shot up and we exited our position over here. I will put a shot over here to show how we booked our profit and what was our profit for the day.
Exit our short put position also right now, and we are going to book a profit in short strangle of 0.6%, that is 74.875 rupees. And in short straddle we are going to book our profit from by squaring off our position of short put. In short straddle and short strangle we were left with short put. We are going to exit both the sides. In short straddle we are making a profit of 0.94%, that is 1,30,750 rupees.
I took a trade out over here. I exited all my positions and just closed my laptop and I was good for the day. Even though market would have plunged down very heavily or went up, I wasn't bothered with it. I took my profit. I took my trade for one trade in short straddle and short strangle. I was happy with it. So this was the trading for today. If you want to follow what I do in live market, you should subscribe and see the live trades that I put in the shorts with the explanation why I'm taking that trade and what are my thought processes, how the chart is behaving, and what are the things that I'm keeping an eye on. And this could be very beneficial with your own research also. So you could just look at these shorts, do your own research, and make up your mind before taking a trade. I strongly suggest to do your own research before taking a trade. Okay. If you have any queries, please put it in the comment section. I would be really happy to comment on it and answer all of your queries. Please like, subscribe, and share with someone who would be benefited with this. And see you in the live trading session tomorrow.